Want to get away? Of course you do at this point. It is 15 minutes to the top of the hour, so we're 2 weeks away from the 4th of July holiday, if you can believe it. So we have Joshua Zuber with AAA Texas. Go ahead and hit us with the news. What are the gas prices doing, and what are you thinking they're going to do in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, certainly gas prices have been on the rise, throughout Texas and really across the country. We're actually seeing some of the most expensive gas prices at a national level since 2014. So, folks are going to definitely be paying more as they fill up, about $1 more on average for a gallon of regular unleaded. And that's, of course, because of rising demand, right? We've been seeing demand on the rise across the country, as COVID-19 restrictions are easing. We're seeing more folks getting that vaccination. And that, of course, is good news for the travel industry, though. A lot more folks expected to travel as we get into the summer months.
Well, and gas prices always go up in the summertime anyway, so that's not a big surprise. But tell me, is it better for us, for those of us impatient, do you think it's better for us to drive or better to fly? Because a whole lot of people are buying tickets.
Certainly when we talk about the forecast getting into the Independence Day holiday and getting into the summer, we are going to see an increase in the number of folks traveling, whether that be on the roads or in our airports. And that's certainly based on the Memorial Day travel forecast that we had, of course, just a few weeks ago, right? We could get to pre-pandemic levels as we go through the summer for driving and potentially getting to near pre-pandemic levels for flying. So certainly going to be a lot more busy on our roadways. So expect more traffic. Definitely want to plan ahead there. And then also, of course, give yourself plenty more extra time at the airport. And I'm talking about, arriving there, getting your ticket, checking your bags, getting through security. There's going to be a lot more folks traveling as we move through the Independence Day holiday and throughout the summer.
Cutting it close. Hey, let me ask you, where are you're going to call them the popular spots? I'm going to call them the do not go spots, because I'm hearing like national parks are so crowded that you get there and you have to wait 4 hours for parking. So where are the hot spots?
Yeah, the hot spots, of course, are sunny destinations. We're talking about Hawaii, Caribbean, Mexico, also Alaska land tours. They're very popular. And then, yeah, when you talk about the national parks, we're talking about big increases in the number of folks going there. So bottom line is you definitely want to plan ahead as you're heading out for your vacation this summer.
Off the beaten path. And I only say that because I'm so impatient. I'm like, why are there so many people here? All right, Josh Zuber with AAA Texas. Thank you. Have a good weekend, too. Thanks for the heads up.
You too.